This is a tutorial on how to use ImageMagik. We start right now in the dashboard. No delay, no setup talk. Straight into the image generator. Step 1. Open Image Generator. Step 2. Type or paste your text prompt into the field. Step 3. Choose the ratio that fits your destination. Step 4. Hit Generate. When you generate, the tool creates a finished image. Not a sketch. Not a low-quality mock. A ready-to-use visual you can place into a project. If the first result isn't perfect, that is expected. Click Randomize. One click gives you a new take. Click again and another variation appears. Repeat until you find the version that stops the scroll. That is the core workflow. Type, choose, generate, randomize, download. Simple, repeatable, fast. Now let's expand on what each step really means and why it matters. This is not training wheels. This is professional work in a fraction of the time. Choosing a ratio is not cosmetic. It determines composition and mood. Wide cinematic for impact. Tall portrait for posters and stories. Square for social that snaps clean in feeds. Pick the ratio that matches how people will see the image. Prompt writing matters. Be descriptive and specific. Name the setting. Name the emotion. Name the camera perspective if you want it cinematic. Use real-world cues, lens type, lighting style, time of day, mood words. Those small directions change the outcome dramatically. Randomize is your secret weapon. It gives you multiple creative teams in one session. You get options that you hadn't imagined. You keep only the best. No more wasting money on reshoots or buying endless stock. Now let's talk about why this workflow is a game changer for workplace visuals. We are working with emotions at work. Stress in a meeting. The lift after a big win. The quiet grind of a night shift. The messy genius of collaboration. Traditionally, to capture those moments you spend time and budget on production. Actors. A studio. Lighting. A photographer and a crew. And then the back-and-forth emails over edits. ImageMagik replaces all of that with a few precise words. Type the scene. Pick the look. Generate. If you need 20 versions, randomize for 20 versions. That saves you days and thousands of dollars. Here's a practical example. You need a YouTube thumbnail that grabs attention. Type the mood and composition into the prompt. Pick the ratio for the platform. Generate. Randomize until you get the composition that kills the scroll. Download and upload. 30 seconds, maybe 2 minutes. Professional result without the production hassle. Another example. You're launching a campaign and need a dozen variants. You can spin through variations without scheduling a shoot. Test different color palettes, different groupings, different focal points. Randomize, compare, choose the one that converts. Campaign assets created faster than you can write a brief. And internal work benefits too. Slide decks. Training materials. Recruitment posts. Quarterly reports that actually look like work you're proud of. ImageMagik gives you visuals that match the message, not stock noise. Now a few practical tips to get the best results every time. First, be specific. If you want tension in a meeting, describe body language. If you want celebration, mention confetti or someone holding a phone with a closed deal on screen. If you want fatigue from a night shift, name the setting and the lighting. Second, use visual language. Mention camera angles, lighting direction, depth of field, and color temperature. Words like soft window light or high contrast overhead guide the style. Third, iterate. Treat the first result as a draft, not a final. Use Randomize. Try small edits to the prompt. Refine until it matches the story you need. Fourth, use the right ratio for the job and test the result on the actual platform. A great square can fail as a banner, and a dramatic wide shot reads wrong on a phone. Match the ratio to the destination. Fifth, keep an assets folder. Download each promising variation. Label them clearly. That way your content team, your ad manager, or your creative director can pull from a library of ideas instantly. Now let me be blunt about what ImageMagik kills. It kills anxiety over briefs. It kills budget fights. It kills weeks of turnaround time. It kills creative block. Imagine this. The team needs a hero image for a last-minute pitch. You type the idea. You generate. You download. You're done. No calls, no clarifications. No one saying, "We'll get back to you." Let's walk through use cases to show scale and depth. YouTube creators. Thumbnail, channel art, scene illustrations. Generate multiple thumbnail concepts and pick the one that gets the click. Podcasters. Episode art, promotional strips, social clips. Make each episode feel premium without hiring a designer for every single one. Marketers. Add creative across platforms. Generate many variants, then optimize ads quickly with A/B testing. E-commerce. Product scenes, lifestyle images, contextual shots. Mock-up product photos that look studio shot without inventory or models. Internal comms. Training slides, onboarding visuals, team announcements. Make internal content feel external quality. HR and recruiting. Job ads with authentic workplace imagery. Create visuals that reflect your company culture without a full photo shoot. Education and e-learning. Course covers, module thumbnails, classroom scenes. Build the look of a premium course quickly. Healthcare. Patient care scenes, hospital staff moments, compassionate imagery for comms. Create sensitive, realistic imagery that reflects real people and real moments. Events and promotion. Posters, banners, hero images for landing pages. Design promo images in minutes, not days. Now a few quick creative strategies to level up your output. Strategy 1. Start broad, refine narrow. Begin with a general prompt. Randomize to explore possibilities. Then refine successful outputs with narrower language. Strategy 2. Anchor on a hero detail. Pick one element to always include in the prompt. A hand gesture and expression, a key prop. That anchor keeps visual consistency across variations. Strategy 3. Control the palette. If brand color matters, include it in the prompt. Muted teal accents or warm earth tones keeps images on brand. Strategy 4. Use the generator like a mood board machine. Batch generate 10 to 20 images for a concept. Choose the ones that best capture tone and composition. Use them as reference for full creative sets. Strategy 5. Repurpose relentlessly. One image can become a social post, a thumbnail, a hero background, and a print header. Crop, resize, and reformat for multiple channels. Let's address quality and authenticity. ImageMagik focuses on realism and emotional detail. The images should feel human, not synthetic. You can get cinematic, documentary, or clean corporate looks depending on the wording you use. Be mindful of context. If you are creating workplace scenes, aim for diversity in representation and real-feeling moments. Prompt for realistic gestures and natural expressions. That makes the image belong in a campaign, not just in a filler gallery. A few cautionary notes to protect brand integrity. Avoid vague, throwaway prompts. A vague prompt produces vague results. Be intentional. Don't overuse novelty for campaigns that need consistency. If you are building a brand campaign, maintain a consistent visual language across assets. Always review images for sensitivity and accuracy. If you are depicting people and professions, ensure the scene respects the subject matter and aligns with your brand values. Now, a quick production checklist to make execution painless. 1. Pick your platform and ratio before you start. 2. Draft a clear prompt with one hero detail. 3. Generate and randomize up to 10 variations. 4. Download the top 3 candidates. 5. Test quick A/BS if this is an ad. 6. Finalize the asset and publish. If you adopt that checklist, you will replace days of production with minutes of decision-making. Let me give you a short creative playbook. For attention-grabbing thumbnails, emphasize emotion and close-ups. For team pages and presentations, emphasize group dynamics and warm lighting. For campaign hero images, lean into bold composition and wide ratios. For lifestyle shots, specify props and environment for authenticity. Now a few real-world stories to illustrate impact. A small brand launched a product with no photos and a tight deadline. They used ImageMagik to create product lifestyle shots. They saved a shoot budget and launched on time. Sales lifted and the team scaled assets into ad variations the following week. An agency created a multi-market campaign. They generated localized variations with different props and settings. They tested 5 variants per market in a matter of days and found clear winners. A solo creator replaced a monthly photo shoot with ImageMagik assets. They reclaimed weekend time and published twice as much content. Those are not hypotheticals. They are everyday wins when you use the tool properly. Now for one last technical tip on prompts that always helps. If you want realism, include a camera directive in the prompt. Words like 11mm lens or 3/4 profile or soft window light at golden hour guide the engine to photographic results. If you want a stylized look, name a reference. Film still, high contrast noir, or minimalist editorial with negative space gets a specific aesthetic. If you need variety, ask for multiple angles in separate prompts. One prompt per angle gives you controlled options to compare. Before we close, let's recap the simple steps one more time. Step 1, open the dashboard. Step 2, go straight to the image generator. Step 3, type a clear, descriptive prompt. Step 4, pick your ratio based on the destination. Step 5, hit generate. Step 6, randomize until you have options. Step 7, download and use the files across your platforms. Then do the follow-up work. Label files. A/B test when needed. Repurpose assets for different channels. And the final word on speed and scale. Image creation is no longer a bottleneck. You can iterate fast. You can test fast. You can scale creative that used to require a team and a studio. So if you are ready to stop wasting time on logistics and start delivering creative that converts, do this now. Open ImageMagik. Type your first prompt. Generate. Randomize. Pick the winner. Download. ImageMagik is the engine that turns your words into visuals. It removes the friction. It amplifies your creativity. It scales your output. Experience it for yourself at ImageMagik.app. Go make the images you want. Make the campaigns you need. Make the creative your team deserves. This is a tutorial. This is a promise. ImageMagik.app. Create faster, smarter, and with zero stress.